Fans are fired up. People are arguing online, and the entire internet is buzzing about what is really going on between Martell Holt and Arionne Curry. Are they engaged? Are they not? Are they pretending? Are they being pushed by the show? And why are the fans reacting the way they are? Plus, we're going to talk about what Marcel Scott and Latisha Scott had to say, how the cast is being thrown into the middle of this drama, and how Tasha K had already talked about this long before the show even said a word. You do not want to miss any part of this, so stay right here until the very end. Everything started when fans began speculating that Martell Holt and Arionne Curry might actually be engaged. At first, people thought it was just rumors made up online, but then the show itself dropped a moment that had everyone gasping. During one of the scenes, you hear Marcel Scott say something along the lines of, "Talk to your fiancé," and that one single word set the entire fandom on fire. People paused, rewound, replayed, posted clips, and commented like crazy. The question instantly became, did he slip up? Did he reveal something he wasn't supposed to? Or is it something the show wants fans to believe? And what makes it even juicier is that Martell didn't seem shocked or confused when Marcel said it. He didn't look at the camera like it was a mistake. He didn't correct him. Instead, he just kept going, which made fans wonder if the engagement is real, or at least real enough for him not to deny it. The scene itself was already tense because the sit-down between Martell Holt and Marcel Scott was supposed to be about clearing up drama. They were talking about Martell's interview, which had caused tension between the two. They were trying to settle their differences, but the conversation took a turn when Marcel mentioned Arionne Curry. You could see Martell trying to stay calm, trying to keep his cool, and trying not to make things worse. But fans noticed something important. Marcel never denied anything Martell was saying. He didn't say Martell was lying. He didn't say the interview was fake. He simply said, "Don't speak on me." That alone made people raise their eyebrows. It looked like Marcel was more tired of the behavior than the story itself. Then things got even more interesting when Martell said that Ariana was basically Team Holt, meaning she is a part of his circle whether the rest of the cast likes it or not. The show even played the moment where Martell said peace would last only as long as everybody wants peace. And that comment made fans feel like something big is coming. The idea of Ariana possibly joining the show or being slowly introduced through mentions has been floating around for a long time, and now people think the producers are soft launching her. Every time her name comes up, people get louder online, and it keeps the show trending. So a lot of fans believe the producers are testing the waters and waiting to see how the audience reacts before making their next move. Meanwhile, fans in the comments section of the Love and Marriage Huntsville Instagram page have been losing their minds. Some fans think the show is using Ariana to boost ratings. Others think the cast members are purposely dropping hints. Some even think Ariana and Martell might be playing along with the storyline just to shake things up. The reaction has been strong, loud, and emotional because fans have been watching this group for years, and anything involving Martell and Ariana always brings major reactions. Then we have Latisha Scott, who went live after the episode aired. In her live, she talked about the conversation between Martell and Marcel, and she didn't hold back. She said that Marcel handled the talk well, and she felt like he stood his ground. You can tell she is over the whole situation and wants nothing else to do with the drama. She even said that you can only have the same conversation with someone so many times before you realize nothing will change. And if you have watched Martell Holt over the seasons, then you know exactly what she's talking about. He apologizes, says he wants to do better, then somehow ends up in the same mess again. Latisha wasn't being shady, she was being real. She talked about how actions matter more than words, and fans agreed because it matched what we've all seen on the show. Marcel has had the same talk with Martell many times over the years, and yet the same issues keep coming up. Latisha even said this is not the kind of friendship she wants to see her husband involved in, and you could tell she meant that with her whole heart. She said she's good, she's done, she's not going back and forth anymore. It was clear she has reached her limit. While Latisha was talking about the situation, she also shared a little about their anniversary trip with Kimmy Scott, Marie Scott, and a couple named Cedric and Adara. She explained that they had a great time, no drama, no problems, and just enjoyed life. And this small moment showed something important. The other couples want peace, want love, want stability. They are tired of the back and forth chaos. They want to move forward, while Martell always seems to be tied to some type of messy situation that pulls everyone back into drama. Latisha also talked about how she hopes the producers are happy with the direction of the show, and she wouldn't mind a new couple joining the cast, but she said they were told they can't have too many Scotts. She laughed about it, but she was honest. And you can tell she feels like the show is in a good place right now, even if there is drama, because at least people are watching, talking, reacting, and staying engaged. While all of this was happening, fans online started bringing up an old interview from Tasha K. Years ago, Tasha K claimed information about Martell and Ariana's relationship that people didn't believe at the time. Now fans are saying that everything she said is slowly coming true. They're posting clips, reacting, comparing timelines, and connecting dots. Some viewers believe the show is finally showing the truth Tasha K exposed years earlier. Whether that's true or not, it's clear the viewers are paying attention and pulling up receipts. And with all the back and forth happening, the biggest question remains: are Martell Holt and Arionne Curry actually getting married? Or is this just one more storyline designed to stir things up on Love and Marriage Huntsville? The show has been teasing us with hints. The cast members have been dancing around the topic, and Martell hasn't denied anything. If anything, he looks comfortable with the idea of people thinking they're engaged, and that alone makes fans wonder what his intentions are. Is he trying to rebuild a new image? Is he trying to create a stable storyline, or is he simply giving the producers what they want? The reactions from the cast also play a big part in how fans see the situation. Latisha Scott wants distance. Marcel Scott is tired of repeating himself. Kimmy Scott just wants peace. Maurice Scott is focused on his own life. Melody Shari is far away from the drama and focusing on herself. And through it all, the only person who seems deeply tied to this chaos is Martell Holt. That alone makes fans question whether an engagement with Ariana is real or just a way to stay in the center of attention. But fans are furious because they feel like the show keeps rewarding chaotic behavior. Some viewers have commented that Ariana shouldn't be brought on after years of causing stress between the cast. Others say she deserves to tell her side. And then there are fans who worry that bringing her on the show could harm the peace that the cast is trying to rebuild. Every viewpoint is strong, and the comments online show that people are divided. Even though the cast is doing their best to enjoy life, celebrate anniversaries, work on their marriages, and focus on happiness, the tension around Martell and Ariana always finds its way back into the storyline. It's almost like a loop that never ends, and fans can't decide if they're tired of it or addicted to it. And that's why so many people are glued to the show every week. As the conversation continues, the cast members like Kimmy Scott, Maurice Scott, Marcel Scott, Latisha Scott, Melody Shari, and even side cast members all play a role in how the audience sees the storyline. Everyone's reactions shape the viewer's opinions. Everyone's facial expression, comment, or tone make fans question what's happening behind the scenes. The biggest thing now is the mystery. Are Martell and Ariana Curry actually about to walk down the aisle? Or is this another chapter in a storyline that will bring even more drama in future episodes? Only time will tell. And the show loves to drop surprises when we least expect it. So what do you think? Do you believe they are getting married? Do you think Marcel slipped up on purpose? Do you think producers are planning to bring Ariana on the show? And do you think the cast is over the situation? Make sure you comment below because I want to hear every opinion, and I know this topic is going to have a lot of different views. Another thing that fans cannot stop talking about is how calm Martell Holt looked during the entire conversation. Normally, Martell gets heated quickly. His body language changes, his tone rises, and you can tell when he is getting defensive. But this time, he was unusually relaxed, almost like he knew exactly what was coming. And that made viewers feel like the word fiancé was not a mistake at all. Instead, it felt like something he expected to hear. This calm behavior only added to the mystery because when someone is truly surprised, you can see it instantly. Martell didn't show shock, confusion, or denial. He simply rolled with it. And that made people wonder if he and Ariana Curry have already agreed to let the show use their relationship as a storyline. Another major thing fans noticed is that Martell kept repeating that he wants peace, but only as long as everybody wants peace. That line had people talking for days because it sounded like a warning. It felt like he was saying he can be calm, but only if everyone else stays in line. And if someone says something he doesn't like, things will explode all over again. That type of pattern has happened before between Martell and other cast members, including Melody Shari, Marcel Scott, Maurice Scott, and even Kimmy Scott at times. That is why fans are worried. They believe this drama will circle back sooner or later. At the same time, the idea of Arionne Curry joining the show or being slowly introduced through mentions has been floating around for a long time, and now people think the producers are soft launching her. Every time her name comes up, people get louder online, and it keeps the show trending. So a lot of fans believe the producers are testing the waters and waiting to see how the audience reacts before making their next move. If that happens, the entire show will change because Ariana's presence would instantly impact Melody Shari, Martell Holt, and everyone connected to the situation.